let's go right into it. So these are all the patch notes, biggest patch notes yet that Call of Duty has ever dropped. Warzone Season 4 Reloaded. AK-47 from Cold War, headshot multiplier decreased, upper torso multiplier decreased. AK-47 from Modern Warfare, upper torso multiplier decreased. C58, which has been widely used, another big nerf for this one. Headshot multiplier decrease, upper torso multiplier decrease, lower torso multiplier decrease, maximum damage range increased by 8%, recoil increase as well. Just before we go into more of these, remember that all these changes, we've seen them before, and like I mentioned, when it comes to actual time to kill, these ones translate into about one more bullet to kill. All right, next one, CR56 AMAX from Modern Warfare, headshot multiplier increase and the upper torso multiplier decrease. So this one got a little bit of both here. Assault rifle Bravo from Modern Warfare, and again I'm gonna show you guys which one that is. Assault rifle Bravo from Modern Warfare, that should be this one right here, the FAL. So the FAL for Modern Warfare, headshot multiplier decrease and upper torso multiplier decrease. Farah 83, again one of the most widely used weapons still in the game. Maximum damage decreased and recoil increased as well. Remember, they're doing this huge balance changes because they told us that they were going to increase the general TTK time of all the weapons. FFAR from Cold War, headshot multiplier decrease, maximum damage decrease, minimum damage decrease, maximum damage range decrease by 20%. That's pretty big. Neck multiplier increase. FFAR was already like not even used, so this is just gonna make it even more of an airsoft gun. Assault rifle Golf from Modern Warfare. Yeah, assault rifle Golf is the FN Scar in Modern Warfare, and that is gonna be this one right here. Upper torso multiplier, a decrease. Grau 556, minimum damage increase. So the Grau got a little bit of a buff there, quite a bit actually, from 22 to 24. Groza, maximum damage decrease, maximum damage range increase. Headshot multiplier decrease, upper torso multiplier decrease, lower torso multiplier decrease, and recoil pattern smoothen. We got the Krig 6, which again, mark my words, Krig 6 will be meta because Krig 6 is already really good right now as you guys were watching the gameplay. And here we go, Krig 6 minimum damage increase. So it actually got an even more buff to the Krig 6. M13 got another buff, minimum damage increase from 19 to 20. Assault rifle Charlie in Modern Warfare. Let's just double check which one that is. Oh, it's M4A1. So Assault Rifle Charlie is the M4A1. Maximum damage decrease and the maximum damage range increase as well. Sorry, maximum damage decrease and minimum damage range increase. So a little bit of a buff and a nerf to both of it. Odin, upper torso multiplier decrease. Damn, I thought the Odin almost like it didn't have any place anywhere. QBZ from Cold War, minimum damage increase. Base movement speed reduced, base ADS movement speed reduced, upper torso multiplier increase, and lower torso multiplier increase. So this one got a little bit of a buff for the damage, and I got a little bit of a nerf in terms of movement. So I'm glad this one seems pretty good. QBZ might be meta as well. One of the few ones that got buffed. RAM for Modern Warfare, maximum damage decrease as well, so a little bit of a nerf there. XM4, big nerf coming here. Maximum damage range decrease, minimum damage range decrease. ADS speed slightly, decrease slightly, sorry, and recoil increase slightly. I felt the recoil on the XM4 was pretty good. Like, you can beam, but it was manageable at close range, so increasing it is just going to nerf it even more. LMG's M60 finally getting a buff. That weapon, nobody used it. Maximum damage increase and headshot multiplier increased as well. MG34 from Modern Warfare, maximum damage decrease, minimum damage decrease, headshot multiplier decrease, and upper torso multiplier decrease. Again, huge nerf to the MG34, which either way, nobody in the world touched, but it got a nerf. MG82, so the Cold War version, ADS speed decreased slightly. Light Machine Gun Alpha in Modern Warfare, this was the PKM if I'm not mistaken because I read it earlier. Light Machine Gun Alpha, yeah, Light Machine Gun Alpha is the PKM from Modern Warfare. Maximum damage increase and maximum damage range decrease and upper torso multiplier decrease. SA87, the LMG from Modern Warfare as well. Upper torso multiplier decrease from 1.2 to 1.1. Light Machine Gun Alpha in Black Ops Cold War, I believe that is the Stoner. And yes, sir, the Alpha Stoner 63. And as you can see right here, maximum damage decrease and the upper torso multiplier decrease. So a little bit of a nerf to the Stoner. Swiss, now the Swiss ADS animation got updated, and it also now shares the same base reticle. So if you guys didn't see it, let me show you guys right here. The base reticle for the ZRG, which is going to be the new Swiss one, kind of looks like this one from the Car 98. this reticle right here. So it kind of looks like the cross thread one. That's kind of like what it looks like. So we're going into submachine gun territory. AK-74U, it was already an airsoft gun, but I guess we're getting an even more of a nerf here. A maximum damage decrease, minimum damage increase actually, headshot multiplier decrease, upper torso multiplier increase, and bullet velocity increase. So it was a little bit of a buff, but a nerf in some situations. So we'll just have to see how this one plays out in the game. Submachine gun alpha in Modern Warfare. I do believe this is the alpha. Yeah, submachine gun alpha is the AUG from Modern Warfare. This one got a minimum damage increase and headshot multiplier decrease. So a little bit of a buff in terms of minimum damage, but decrease in the headshot multiplier. So again, I'm not really sure why they did that. Nobody even used that, but let's go. Bullfrog, it got some huge changes here. So Bullfrog from Cold War, maximum damage decrease, headshot multiplier decrease, but all the limbs, so the left upper arm, right upper arm, all these all got some multiplier increases. So they basically reduced the general damage of the Bullfrog, but increased it on the limbs. Now, I thought the Bullfrog already had a pretty decent time to kill, but again, remember, they're trying to raise all these CTK times. KSP, nobody used it, but I got another nerf. Headshot multiplier decrease, nobody's even touched that. LC10, maximum damage decrease, minimum damage decrease, headshot multiplier decrease, MAC-10, maximum damage decrease, minimum damage decrease, Milano, one of the most used weapons in the game right now, recoil increase slightly, maximum damage range decreased by 12%, pretty big, headshot multiplier decrease, upper torso multiplier decrease, and lower torso multiplier decrease. So we're seeing a big nerf coming to the Milano, which was really popular right now. Submachine gun alpha from Black Ops Cold War. Let's take a look at that one. It is the MP5 from Cold War. Again, one of the most popular SMGs in the game. Didn't receive that big of a nerf though. Maximum damage range decrease and the minimum damage range decrease as well. So we're probably going to be seeing, again, maybe one extra shot to kill. Nail gun, maximum damage decrease, headshot multiplier decrease, and upper torso multiplier decrease. So again, another round of nerf for the nail gun. Submachine gun echo. Submachine gun echo in Modern Warfare is the PP19 Bison. Nerf again, so maximum damage decrease and minimum damage increase actually. So a little bit of a nerf and a buff. I thought it was in a pretty good place, but there we go. PPSH, maximum damage decrease, so a little bit of a nerf there. ISO from Modern Warfare. Wow, I've never heard that name in a long time. Minimum damage increase from 20 to 21. Submachine gun Delta in Modern Warfare. Let's take a look at that one. Submachine gun Delta is the Uzi from Modern Warfare, and it had a minimum damage increase from 25 to 26. That could be pretty good because the Uzi was already pretty good in my opinion. Fennec from Modern Warfare, maximum damage range decrease and minimum damage range decrease. Let's take a look at the next one. Tactical rifles. This is the AUG headshot multiplier decrease from 1.8 to 1.7. Carve headshot multiplier. And again, with the M16, another headshot multiplier decrease. So again, just overall general decreases. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think about this? I think they're crazy. It's definitely by far one of the biggest ones. But they did tell us before that they were going to raise all the TTKs and a lot of the weapons. And I saw a tweet right here. Let me show you guys right here. So if you want a quick glance, shout out to JGod, he did it. Nerfs, all these other nerfs here. Cold War AK-47, Modern Warfare from AK, C-58, FAL, Farah, Scar, Odin, Ram, XM4, MG34, SA-87, Stoner, AK-70U, KSP, MAC-10, Milano, Cold War MP5, Nailgun, Bison, PPSH, Fennec, M16, Carve, and Cold War AUG. The buffs were the Grau, Krieg, M13, QBZ, M60, PKM, ISO, and Uzi. And a little bit of both. We got the AMAX, Groza, he says slightly better, M4A1, Modern Warfare from AUG, Swiss, and the Bullfrog.